What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Dredge. And here we are, yet again, still at the Gale Cliffs. Dusty Pontoon dock here, because I did a little grinding between episodes, because that's kind of my thing right now. And I think it's time. I think we deserve some upgrades. You know, we almost got eaten by a giant serpent last time. We had to weather some stuff here. So what I did is I dredged, and dredging, and like I filled a ton of stuff out. It wasn't like it happened overnight. But as far as dredging goes, you go back to the places that you already went before and found stuff, dredge stuff rather, and usually the stuff will regenerate, kind of. It's not always the same, or it could be. I'm not 100% sure about that, but you can find some more stuff in the same spot that you found stuff before. So without further ado, I want to upgrade the shit out of this ship. So I'm gonna go ahead and say Blat here, 75, take it. 80, take it. And you see these things are requiring different things, but no big deal. These are basic supplies right here. And I know you guys know this already, y'all are super smart. But I'm gonna go ahead and buy a bunch of these. And I definitely didn't save enough for the new hull. But I definitely wanted this to happen because what more exciting way to start off an episode than upgrading the life out of your ship. And I will put a couple things in there right now, which is another thing I just like to run and gun with. So what I'll do is, oh, I could actually put another one in there, no problem. If it'll let me drop it. Come on, Dre. And one more scrap. But anyway, I definitely want y'all to see the most exciting events possible. And right now, adding this stuff up is good. And look, that upgrade costs 1,500. That's how much I have right now after all I've been through. Oh snap, I forgot I had this again. Went and picked that little guy up. So I'm not worried about the new hull right now, but that is good to work on. That's gonna be a freaking... That's, what is that? Tier 4? 15 new cargo spaces. Mother of God. But anyway, while we are here, let's see what we got here. So I did catch some other fish here and there of different kinds, different natures. But I also found this batol. The batol. He still refuses to take me aboard while he is working. He is convinced that I will find it dull, or that the crew will be crass or otherwise intolerable. Perhaps I am being overly needy. I know he needs time alone, but I am so desperately bored at home when he is away. He recently installed some salvaging equipment onto the boat. I think the idea of pulling up treasure is terribly exciting. I must convince him to let me have a go. I can tell you for one thing, it is exhilarating. I don't have any more books to read right now, but what I am concerned about is we did not get this rotting eel. And I'm not sure about these yet, but the encyclopedia might. But first things first, we should probably go ahead and see what we can buy that is better than what we have. And I did notice that these lights are now really legit, so I can sell my light. And it has to be nighttime to catch those conjure eels, so no big deal. Add a couple things to the boat just to make it a little nicer. And another thing is I have these nets that I've never actually used before. And I think there was one other area that needed to be dynamited. Also, better engine. I just haven't got around to getting this installed yet because it's gonna take up 4 spots. Which actually, you know what, now that I say that, let's go ahead and freaking... It's gonna take up 4 spots. So let's uninstall this one and turn it like this. And then we'll buy this one. Straight up install it right there. Dang, and it's already gonna get late and stuff is gonna start getting crazy. Well, that's a weird setup, but now the boat's going to be faster and brighter. So that's good. This crab pot, just for the time being, I'm going to just probably stash it. And now that we got a little bit of the time here, we can look at what we got. So I did notice that this jet drive engine right here only takes up 1 spot. It takes 5 research materials. As of right now, I haven't done a lot of research into the volcanic and stuff because I'm not 100% sure about what's going on with that. But it would be nice to be able to get some different stuff for different fish. Abyssal and all this stuff. Hadal, I don't even know. But with the 4 research parts, I might just save them up. Oh, you know what? I probably actually could get that engine right there if I really wanted to, but let's not worry about that right now. Let's undock because we got to get us a freaking rotting codger eel. So according to my thing here, it says the conger eel, there ought to be a few living in the center of Gale Cliffs. So that means like where the dude's lair is. Which is right in here. Which, you know what, also? Here we go. Look, there's some stuff going on right there. It's not like super late at night, but... Whoa. That's one of them. Let me get a couple more, though, while we're here. They say they rot fast. Why is my light not on? Oh my gosh. That's absolute craziness. Alright, so we got an eel. This time there wasn't much confrontation from our friend. But that doesn't mean he won't show up. So let me... Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. I just went that other way. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go right over to these people who want this eel. Oh no, don't get me paranoia. Maybe I'm just paranoid. I'm going to go over here to these people. We're going to see what these people say and probably use a Scottish accent like always. Alright, so check this out. Blam, Encyclopedia, conjure eel, often found hiding in shipwrecks or cavernous holes during the day, only emerge at night to hunt. So if I'm not mistaken, Inkfell resident. What is it? You know what it is? You know what it is? I got the eel. Let me see. Oh, that's a conjure eel. Alright, but it's not sufficiently aged. If I take it now, the dog is sure to snatch it before it ages fully. Please come back after it's had some time to mature. Anything else? And that reminds me, one more thing, while we're here. So I did not figure this out myself, so I'm not gonna act like I did. But I saw somebody else that was playing this. And I hope, like, we're really risking our lives messing with this gag-off serpent. But I saw somebody else is doing their thing over here, and they were just like, you know what? Chikeo! Right? Because allegedly there's a fish in here that's really hard to get. But it's abyssal, and I can't even imagine getting an abyssal fish right now. But there's this treasure chest here, and I want to know what's going on here. A rotten chest sits atop a pile of rubble at the back of the cave. Look inside. A bag of doubloons. And a piece of refined metal. So that's super freaking cool right there, you know what I'm saying? Secret waterfall, secret fish. I like that. But we gotta get out of here before our friend who's not our friend tries to attack us. Because that's not cool. We don't want to pay for stuff. I really hope my eels didn't rot yet. They still look delicious as ever. I don't know how long this lady wants us to age them, but I'll tell you what, right now, we pretty much did the exploring. We did the work, so they need to be ready. Alright, so I did a few things in the meantime, but I looked at this bad boy right here, and condition is rotting. So this lady needs to go ahead and take this thing now. I'm tired of talking to her about it. Here's the age conjure eel you asked for, ma'am. Perfect, this will do wonderfully. I can offer you a small sum in thanks. 150. And that was all that was? That was too much work for that. Oh, she's in it. Keep doing that. Alright. So, without... Let's see here. So, pursuits, as far as the pursuits go, that one fish that we saw in the waterfall, can't get him yet. The tiger mackerel, that's no problem. I could catch one of those and probably go over to that guy. Which I have no idea what that's going to do for us, but... a lot of times there's tiger mackerels out here. And if I'm not mistaken, that guy was maybe over here. But also, we want to go to the Stellar Basin area. You know what? We want to go to the Stellar Basin area. So let's see. Do we have anything else tying us to here? Or are we about to go Stellar Basin this shit out of this place? Stellar Basin's the next place. We got a ring in Stellar Basin. Okay. I don't have any other pursuits. Catch rare fish. Catch tiger mackerel. I think we could do that at any time, though. So I'm gonna go cross the Great Divide here. Or maybe I will just... and that's Greater Mario right there. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll just hit some of this stuff up. This doesn't really look safe, but look how fast we're going. We're kind of cruising. And we're going to explore these lands. We got a pretty good jump on the day. It was still early when we left. What's this? Cash some treasure. Hard. Oh, there is some treasure here. It's hard not to get that. And they always try to crank it up to 11 on me. Some of those. But I didn't see anything on this island currently. I don't want to get too far away from a habitable place. Oh, look, that over there. Whoa, there's like a little umbrella over there or something. We might have to check that out. It's tropical. I can hear the tropical animals popping off. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I just don't want to miss anything. See, like this. What is this? A makeshift dock? Let's check this cool little thing out. Oh, can I? Yeah, I can. Nice. Let's check it out. Another campsite type area. Do I actually have anything on me? I could... no, we don't want to worry about that right now. Let's see. Campsite. Next to the dock is a derelict campsite. Strange symbols are scratched into the sand. What do you want to do? Inspect the symbols in the sand. The symbols span the breadth of the camp, twisting this way and that. Some are grouped together into what must be words. Fresh footprints tread carefully around each symbol. The last symbol trails off hurriedly and looks unfinished. Inspect the symbols more closely. A glint of metal shines up through the sands. Sapphire ring, clasping a deep blue sapphire. You take it for yourself. Fresh footprints tread carefully around each symbol. The last symbol trails off hurriedly and looks unfinished. Inspect the footprints. Whoever left the footprints was barefoot. The prints are large and wide, perhaps indicating that they are left by a man, but you don't know much about footprints. Damn it. Can't read. Fresh footprints tread carefully around each symbol. The last symbol trails off hurriedly and looks unfinished. Alright, what do you want to do? Search the campsite. An extremely rough and worn sheet of fabric is collapsed at the base of some wooden supports. There's nothing remarkable about it. What do you want to do? I guess we're gonna leave. And you know what? I'm not 100% sure. I know it's like kind of still early. I guess let's undock. But we know we can... does it show us that we can park here forever? Or they're trying to play hard to get? But what I might do is across the water over there's a little thing. Dang, but look at that. There's a whole island there. Do we risk it for the biscuit? Maybe we'll go check this one out. It's closer. So we gotta know that little, that one behind us, this little potato-looking shape right here. That's the one that's got a little dock on it. I'd be surprised if this place had a dock. You might be. I don't think you'd be safe. Alright, well, look, we got some mysterious shit going on right here. You approach a hooded figure. Dirty golden robes obscure all features except for a pair of withered and blackened hands. Fishermen, deep calls respond. Their voice gurgles with the sound of fluid in their lungs. An answer. The hooded figure holds out a scroll. They tap at a shape and depicted. It looks like a red snapper. I don't got one, buddy. I'll come back one day and help you with your satanic ritual, and we'll sacrifice a red snapper. How does that sound? Tell you what, dude, these people worry me here. Got people eating corrupt fish. Got people eating people. I guess that never happened, but it's not too late. I feel like my guy's paranoia level's pretty good because I haven't done any like super crazy stuff. Like as I'm saying that, he's getting a little paranoid. But I think that will allow me to not lose my mind. And we do have the brighter light now, so I think we should be kind of okay. But either way, I'm getting straight the F out of here. Make haste, mate. Make haste. Okay, we know there's a makeshift dock here. Get me to the dock. And I think we're gonna post up here. We don't have anything perishable. I think we're just gonna rest here and then we'll see what's popping in the mountain. All right, so the morning's here and there is another little set of islands right here that I want to explore. And I mean, none of the stuff was like telling me to explore these things. It was my mind that was telling me because I saw these little umbrellas and stuff over here. You already know that means that there's relative activity. Well, there's a whole ass boat on the other side of this thing. Let's check this out. You never know what this could be. A person. A curious looking chest is half submerged in the sand. Don't mind if I take a peep inside here. A small scroll of paper with a line drawn on it. A single doubloon looks like real gold. I'm carrying a couple pieces of treasure on us right now. Let's go ahead and get this right here too. Man, I thought we were just gonna be like skating over to this place, but there's a lot of things to be explored in between. And at this point, we should, I mean, I probably should have already realized nothing's ever that easy. But this is an island here that I'm not 100% sure. What's up with this other little one, too? All right, I might check it out real quick. Okay, so this is an island we have been to, but we never explored the other one. So that little island right there is like right off the main island, and we were getting some dredge things there a couple times. It was actually pretty plentiful. I would highly recommend that spot, especially at the beginning of the game. And time just goes by so fast. It's not like that Madonna song. Here, time goes by super fast. Well, look at these fish. This is something I've never seen before. Are these catchable? Abyssal. Abyssal. All right, let's go check this boat out. Now we're looking like we got some coral reef and stuff. I 100% hear, constantly hear, like, giant monsters. But we look like we're pretty close to a habitable area where there's a dock and probably safety. So I'm just gonna do what any respecting person would do, and I'm gonna grab as many of these items out of this, like, pretty cool, intact-looking shipwreck. So I don't know about getting that scrap because I think we're actually pretty good on scrap. But hey, look at those little anglerfish things down there. There's like a crevice here too. Let me grab this bottle. Yeah, when you start exploring, there's so many things added to the cabin. Oh. Might be something happening over here. Let me get something from this. And this looks like another area, just like the dusty pontoon. Spectacles. Broken spectacles. Not much use to anyone now. What is this all about? Let's take a look here. Pursuits. Catch a red snapper for that hooded gold hood guy. And then I have not written in a few days. I have been afflicted with some strange chill which conspires to fog my brain. I cannot seem to keep warm no matter what I do. The ink has run from some lines here and they are illegible. While most of what they hauled up was junk, they eventually came up with a large wooden casket. Hush came over the crew as such tantalizing discovery. I remember the next months with excruciating clarity. He pried it open easily. The buckling boards cracked and groaned with relief as they splintered apart. Crimson cloth spilled out onto the deck. The crashing waves rose to fill my ears. I hear them still. He stared down into the casket. He then turned to me. In his eyes, I saw the void. The page has been torn off here. Holy shit. Alright, so everything over here is looking kind of crazy foggy. There's a laboratory here. The laboratory is in ruins with equipment and research papers strewn about the place. Where do you want to look? Open the cupboards. Research part? Yes. You empty the cupboards. Where do you want to look? Inspect the equipment on the table. There are some strange looking prototype parts on the table, but you can't see any use for them right now. On the other side of the table, you find a hastily scrawled note. It reads, "Not safe, expect retaliation imminently. Evacuating to fort. Where do you want to look?" Around on the floor. There are cracks in the base of the structure that grow to large gashes as you follow them along to the walls. Something extremely large and powerful created these holes. You slowly reach your arm into one. Another research part. You pluck an item from the gouge in the floor. Where do you want to look? That's it for that. Dang, that's a nice boat right there. That's like a size up from mine. Generator. An old generator sputters and ticks over. Interesting. So at this point, I now have 6 pieces. I don't know. I think I'm going to research the engine just because why not? Twin jet drive engine available. Cool. And I'm going to rest here. And you can tell that there is some creepy shit going on over here. There's like a freaking tentacle in the water. And there's lots of different noises happening. But I think I'm going to explore a little further here. I don't know about over here, though. My God, what in the world? What in the world is happening here, people? I don't think I want anything to do with that. But there's another piece of treasure here. I'm kind of scared to even get involved with this area because that Kraken thing is crack-a-lacking over there. That's what it looks like, at least. Another research part. They're trying to reward me from traveling this way and surviving. This is a new looking fish. Interesting. Barracuda. Alright, let me check it out. Might have a new fish here, too. Coral grouper. Oh, that's a freaking cool looking fish. And I love like the artwork in this game is pretty dope. So it looks like there might be some stuff over here. What in the world is this? This one that we looked at? Dude, they got me scared to do too much nowadays. I have seen some monstrosities. So over here we got something happening. A slab of rocks cuts the waves. There are 4 large, powerful fish shapes carved into it and 4 great fissures running through the rock's base. Interesting. I've seen something like that before, but I have absolutely no idea what's going on with that yet. One thing at a time, though. There's a lot going on in this game. I love it. But let's check this out. We got a ton of treasure, a ton of trinkets. I just want to make sure that we're not missing anything like super cool. And I think what we want to do is we want to get back over here where this town looks. And over here, dude, those are abyssal. Whatever those things are, I like them. And I can see that lighthouse over there. Something's happening in the water here. Something's happening on the beach over here, too. Let's go check this out real quick. Because for whatever reason, I don't think I saw this the first time. Dude, you can hear that boy, like, making noises from far away. There are some boxes scattered haphazardly on the shore. Look inside. A scrap of paper. And... wouldn't you know it? Might not have been like the best stacking possible, but we'll be okay. And I am eager to get us to a safe location. Looks like there's some stuff going on like right down over yonder. Let's check this little village out. Is there a way for me to even dock up here? I don't know. There's dredgeable stuff. Is this dockable? It doesn't seem dockable. What the heck? Well, it doesn't look dockable on the map either, so that would make total sense. Oh, I can inspect this one. Cool, cool, cool. I know it's kind of late, but probably still want to inspect. Yeah. The Stumhone's... Oh, no. Not one of those. Yeah, no, we can't do anything with those. We tried before. Oh, look, a thing that can be blowed up. Or we're going to have to come back to this because I need to actually find out what's going on over here. And I'd like to not find out what's happening with that stuff in the middle of this crevasse. Because that looks like some angry shit and your boy's not. Nope, I don't think so, dude. I don't know. That's some Avatar stuff going on over there. Is it Dusty Pontoon? This is like Dusty Pontoon identical. Starlight Pontoon. It's same person. How you doing? What do you think about the Stellar Basin? What beautiful crystalline water. It's a shame I can't take my boat too much further in. I've run aground on the coral a few times. Have you checked out the abandoned resort to the east? It's pretty impressive. Probably some decent salvage to be had there. It's kind of amazing how quickly it all falls to ruin without people around to maintain it. In a few years, these pontoons will probably go the same way. Just the way of things, I guess. There's something else you want to talk about? No, I think I'd just like to sell. I'm probably going to... Yeah. Let's see what you got for me. So this is 450 dowel hairs. And it's going to take up 6 spots. And right now I have the ability... Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to sell this stuff. I'm going to sell this stuff. I'm going to buy this giant bohunkus thing. Oh, it only takes up 5 spots. Very interesting. Oh, man, I shouldn't have sold that one engine. That's okay. We'll just have to learn a lesson here. So these things are great, but... My gosh, this is going to be so cool. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to buy one of these guys back. No problem, though. Might just lose a little bit of money. So I am going to buy another explosive. Just in case. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back out and explore. And I'm going to go right back over to here because there's a lot of things that we weren't able to do here. Oh, stupid stone. Get off me. And one of them was to blow this thing up. Follow loose debris. Yep. Light it up. Light it up. This looks like refined metal. And they don't make these ones easy. Like, the better the treasure, the harder the dredge. But we didn't come out here to not dredge the actual shit out of some stuff. So yeah, I got 2 explosives. Perfect. Get out of my face. Crumble, crumble, crumble. I'm not sure what was going on with that bridge anyway. But I am going to get me some treasure. There's some interesting fish species out here that I haven't had a chance to hit up yet, but we will eventually get around to it. I just want to like get this stuff on the edge of this giant monster's crevasse out of the way before, you know, something bad happens. And I hope I'm not missing any of the opportunities to like... Oh, that was stupid. To like inspect these things, but it's hard to tell. And last time I was here, times were hard. But we're just trying to get as much stuff as we can. I usually try to do a lot of this stuff on my own, but this is like really cool little tiki village that we're, I guess, looting right now. Oh man, that's what happens. I looked up at the time for a second and then they got me. Dang, and they do not want to stop giving me stuff here. Do I hear a dog barking? What's happening here? Is that him? Oh my god! There's a skinny brown dog leaping around in the shallows. Occasionally it lunges at the water, snapping at some small silvery fish. Its technique is ineffective. What? Disembark? Give me that dog. Wait, what do I do? Oh my god. I gotta get this dog. I don't know what to do. He wants some kind of silvery fish. Hell no. Yeah, we stayed up late one night, dude. Chill out. Don't you freaking do it, dude. Alright, let me see here. Encyclopedia. We got us a firefly squid. That's cool. Pursuits. I saw a dog on the beach. Spotted a dog near the abandoned resort at Stellar Basin. It looks like a stray. It's bound to be hungry. Yeah, I think that it needs meat to feed it, but there's a cyclone over here trying to kill me. And I don't want to lose what I already got. Alright, I'm coming back for this dog. Alright, so coming back from a pretty eventful night. I gotta figure out... Okay, we gotta store some stuff. That's for damn sure. Or actually, before we do that, let's check out the floating dock, because if we, you already know, if we have the ability to get... Oh, dude, we might get this tier, which has been really good. I've been able to get one tier up almost every time. Every video, which has been, like, really satisfactory. And we are back to having a ton of research. And I just, I really think that we probably need to do the rods and stuff now because I spent so much on the engine. But I mean, I feel like that's so relevant. I really want to get to the abyssal. So this right here will hook like everything. So what we need to do probably is say blat blat. Let's go ahead and put into these rods. The next thing, we get this one. We don't have to worry about having all the other ones. We can sell our stuff and move on to something better. Because I think that new one here, hold on a second. Oops, nope. Thank you. This one here is gonna do coastal, shallow. So I still have to keep my little, my deeper one, but that's okay. The pots and the nets I'm not really worried about right now. We can always pick that up later. All right, so let's see what we can do here. Encyclopedia. Talking about the fish we just caught. And we actually, we came here for a specific reason as well that we haven't even finished exploring everything that there is. What in the world? That music just got hype as a mug, like something was happening right now. Had me scared of my shadow for a second with that type of shit. Damn it. So I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna dredge some supplies and stuff and do a little bit more exploration. I might as well get a little bit more of this because you never know. I'm going for that tier though. I'm going for that tier 4. Alright, I don't want to take too much because right here is going to have some stuff too. Waves lap at a pile of float sand collecting on the beach. Nestled in the center is a wooden chest. Ah, another map piece. More treasure, which I'm going to have to visit somebody who's able to deal with trinkets. Dude, I really want to find whatever it is that's going to make that dog want to be my homie, because I don't want my guy to be alone in the danger zone. Some treasure here. We'll check this treasure out. Dredging is just a little freaking flip-flop, flip-flop. Dredge me up a wreck. Got some fish swimming over there. And then there's a bottle over here. You know we love those things. This is some deep water here, you can tell. You can tell this isn't for the faint of the heart. So we are over here by what seems to be... Well, what's that? Got some chickens clucking over here. This might be some small silvery fish. What we got going on here? Ah, no, is this just a red snapper again? Damn it, they keep getting me with this. Alright, let's do a little once around here. They got a dock here, so we should be okay. Same thing? You guys are the same thing, or what? Yep, same thing. Alright, so there's a cannon on one side. That's something. Alright, cabin, messages. We are engaged to be married. He sailed us out to the very center of the stellar basin to see the lights. We talked for hours, something we have not done in such a long time, waiting and hoping. Sometime past midnight, as we are growing delirious and hysterical from the lack of sleep, the aurora shimmered in the skies above. When I turned to see his reaction, he was already down on one knee. I cannot even remember what he said or what I said, but I know I said yes. The ring is beautiful, with the span of jewels going right the way around it. I cannot take my eyes off it. P.S. I was not sure whether to write this under yesterday's date or today's, given that it occurred at the conjunction of days. But I feel the news is significant enough to warrant spanning multiple entries. I hear what sounds like some kind of electrical sounds. I'm gonna dock up over here at this fort thing. Old fortress. Beautiful. So first things first, we drop this stuff off that we've been hoarding. Oh, and then I got another piece of this map here, people. And if I'm not mistaken, that's gonna go ahead and say we know where the gold is. My fish might rot. So what we got here? We got a researcher. Hello, I wasn't expecting visitors. Who are you? You already know. Sightseer? Hell no, I'm a fisherman. Yes, I thought you had to look, but a fisherman all the way out here, strange. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you all the same. I've not seen another soul in months, in fact. I could do with your help if you had the time. What do you need help with? I need help collecting samples to study. I was originally posted at the research outpost on the interior of the basin, but it was attacked. A large creature emerged from the depths and destroyed the outpost. Now it rests in the center of the basin. I fled here and have been making do as best I can, but I had to leave most of my equipment behind, so now my research has come to a halt. Take a look at the list of specimens I need. Please drop them off here. You might need to experiment with different fishing strategies to collect them all. Oh, so you're trying to force me into using a net. Okay, copy that. Is there anything else? Oh, no, I don't need to know about that. Chill out, chill out. Tell me about yourself. Oh, okay, I don't think there's much to say. I studied biological sciences at Iron Haven College. It was a struggle. There were no other female students in the department that year, or the year before, or the year after. It's hard not to feel like an outsider in an environment like that, you know? You probably don't. When I graduated, I managed to land a job at the Northern Biological Research Society, and then, well, I was posted here by myself. I thought I would relish the peace and quiet, but I miss having company. I've always had someone, or at least a pet out here. It's just machines. Yeah, what sort of creature attacked you? Well, I got the sense that it was attacking the research outpost itself rather than me specifically. I suspect it was disturbed by some of the monitoring equipment. There were dozens of machines running there, all powered by a noisy generator. It was huge, larger than any other marine species I've studied. It attacked with tentacles, so I guess some sort of octopus or squid. Or an enemy. One of my research vessels was moored around the back of the station, so I managed to slip away while it was tearing apart the front. There was a lot of valuable data and equipment left there, but I'm not going back. I can't. I won't face it again. Have you noticed anything usual since you arrived? And that you mentioned, I've been so preoccupied with the attack and having to rebuild, I've almost forgotten. Found these letters from my sister she sent to me a while back. The researcher is quiet for a moment and then stares off into space. Anyway, I kept finding them amongst my papers. I don't remember packing them, but I must have. I started finding them more frequently. They turned up in my collection nets and my sampling tubes. There were letters I'd never seen before, but they were in her writing. They were in her name. If They were saying things, talking about things that happened after she died. I can't explain it. Is there anything else? After she died? This is spooky. All right, so let's see what we got here. Collect all samples. I need to help the researcher collect all the samples. So y'all want me to use the net? Okay. I gotta figure out about that dog. Give me that dog. All right, so now that I've talked to this lady, I'm gonna rest. All right, so I'm bailing out of this research center. I'm not sure what in the world I'm supposed to do. So they're saying basically that there is a treasure or some sort right here. Find the ring in the stellar basin, and they're saying it's like right in the middle. I mean, I don't know what you're supposed to do, because clearly when this guy gets pissed off, I mean, he's aiming to kill. So what I'm gonna do is, at this point in time, I feel like I put off getting my fishing gear better, and now I need to do that, so I'm gonna skate across the water here. I'm gonna throw some stuff in my storage real quick here. Blink, blink. I now know that there's something going on over here, which... So it's got like a bone at the end and a piece hanging off the side. That's gotta be this one. Okay. It's out there in the water somewhere. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. Back to the important things. So the hull needs one more piece of refined metal. I think she has a piece that we need. I'll take it. I'm gonna put that bad boy in there. But as you can see, this is actually significantly expensive. That's no problem. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to find out what's going on with this piece of paper right here. So let me actually take this with us. And I'm thinking they're saying it's over here, which it looks like I can kind of see something in the water here. What the hell was that? Oh, it's dolphins. So this looks like something's happening here. Inspect. Lying just beneath the surface of the water is a floating chest held down by a chain that disappears into the deep. Open it. It's full of stuff. So this must be what that's about. I'm glad I just bought one of these. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Alright, so I believe that's what that little treasure map was about. Well, actually, let's look at that. So we're over here at the top, and they're saying, yeah, it was right over here. Sure enough, that must have been what they were talking about. Otherwise, we ain't got no business on the outskirts of town. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try to get what we need so that we can upgrade. All right, so now that I made it back here, I just loaded myself up with all these trinkets and whatnot that need to get sold. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out what this guy was talking about with this manifest business. He said I can get all the way back over to the Black Steel thing, which is Black Steel Island, which is kind of far, but okay. Nice. Nice. So he's not the guy I want, but he's close to it. And this will put us at a disadvantage for when we have to get back, but that's no problem. I got so many trinkets to sell, it's ridiculous. And we could use the cash for them, for sure. Right, you don't even want it with me. Alright, so let's check this out. He'll give me 1,000. Beautiful. Alright, so what I'm going to do is now that I got me an extra grand cash for gold type stuff, cash for gold, I am going to get back over to where we just were. And if nothing else, I'm going to get us on board with that next tier hull upgrade. And some of the other stuff, yeah, it's valuable and all that too, but and that tier 3 hull upgrade is going to be the jam. But anyway, I'll see you guys over there. Alright, back at the Starlight Pontoon. So big things now, because I just sold a bunch of stuff. Look, my inventory's looking clean again. It's kind of a bummer that we bought that piece of refined metal and we could have just got another one here. So another thing is too, I think I might have gone a little bit out of depth. She's selling this research part? We need that. She can't be selling research parts like that. Give me that research part. All right. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to this floating dock. So we have put all the pieces in here, and it is time to spend $1,500 to get the next tier, which will be the tier 4 hull upgrade. It's going to add 15 cargo spaces. Blam. Tier 4 hull upgrade, hull advanced. It's time. And that's a lot of work we just put in. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some of the rewarding stuff. I'm going to throw some of these extra materials into here now. And with that being said, I'm not 100% sure about keeping that map yet, but it's kind of hard to get rid of it until we figure out for sure what's going on with it. But what I'm going to do here is you can see more things, more things, more things. So we'll just start over here. Oh, that's right. I forgot I had all that stupid... I got so used to the scrap metal being down here, I don't even remember what's going on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw all these things in here. You guys can see what the... You can see the magic happening. They got more engine spaces. They got more cargo spaces. So we'll just start with the business here. Everything's got to get done. So blam, blam, blam. And I'm actually not going to spend the money to upgrade that at this current moment in time, just because we spent a ton of our money already. Look at this. Want some cloth for this? So this is going to take more cloth. So this is going to take quite a bit to get these last couple of things. But, like I said, no problem. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these two into it. Almost there for this one. And then I'm going to be able to get this Hadal Abysmal. And this looks like it's going to be where the Oceanic Rod type of thing is. But dang, one more research part away. One more research part away. So, let's check out the boat. Oh, snap. Let's check out the boat real quick. Freaking sweet little guy. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so I'm going to dock up here. And we're back down to like basic 000 stuff. That's awesome. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. So pretty soon, let me move this over. So pretty soon we're going to be able to get some more stuff, make the boat even faster and stronger. Once again, when you do the research stuff, it's all about how you want to spend it, but I may not have spent it the right way. I may have spent it the right way. Who knows? Either way, my boat looks freaking dope. Sweet little freaking... This is a maximum tier the boat can be. So I'm not 100% sure what's going to happen with all that. I don't know if that means that this guy's not going to be able to hurt me or what. But we're going to figure this out because we still need this. So we still have multiple places that we need to go to. No problem. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you'll have any questions or anything, feel free to like or comment. Let me know what you think. If not, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Thanks for supporting. And I really hope you guys are enjoying this game. But with that being said, I hope everybody takes care. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.